So I don't think I've shown you these yet, and this is the stylized example. And then this one I'm quite excited about because this is more of an abstract and trying to combine them too. So I don't know if anyone else goes through this, but every commission I go through this where I second guess what the client wants and trying to interpret the things they've sent me and the words they've explained, trying to explain visual in words, and that's never easy, but this one's been really good because I've got many examples of visual and I'll just see how we get on and bring you all along with me. I just realised this was out of focus the whole entire time. So it took me about an hour just to do the sky because of it being so large. And I've got my palette knife, my palette, my blue roll, there's some blue roll over there. So I use a little bit, I made a mistake basically. You take that off, too dark. Really liking the white cloud because I wanted to do more dramatic clouds and have some shadow and stuff, which I love, but it just doesn't fit the scene. So I'll go over that bit with a glaze so you can see it coming through some texture. I don't really do a lot of landscapes, but I'm enjoying what I want to do is have loads of layers, because I find when you first start painting you just put down the colour, that's blue, that's done, of the same shade. You mix it and you think you've done it, but I want to have different shades of blue and different qualities of like drips and things over the top of each other, so that it looks good up close as well as far away. It's really peaceful here, and just stopped for a coffee break because this is actually quite a workout. It's the equivalent of rollering, painting your bedroom or whatever. And the way I work is I get the paint down quite quickly to get to the sort of refinement stage, but actually I need to slow down and just enjoy all the different layering and different textures and qualities and have those abstract elements and just trust that the scene will present itself, because a lot of the stuff he shared was reasonably loose. It was a little bit more, not architectural, but just showing the form of the buildings a bit more than what I may end up doing. I also forget that's the other thing I forgot, was my reference photos, which I printed out and need because there's no internet here. I'm going to have to think of a way to do music. I managed it the other day with a little bit of, it must have been pre-downloaded because it's not playing today. And yeah, really figure out how the suspension bridge looks. But I can stop for my coffee, it's actually decaf, and then do a little bit more. I've got my stopwatch on for Ralph, so you get back before leaving him for too long, about 4 hours, and then you can come and see it tomorrow. Now I've figured out at least the structure of it. Oh, and that's the other thing, I want to figure out this whole YouTube thing. I'll be doing a video about that a bit more. I want to figure out a way that I don't have to film every little bit of art because I want to just paint, but also give something to you that feels of value and worth and helps, or is entertaining at least. So still think about that, and there'll be a video with some ideas around that, and yeah, see what you think, because I want to get these a bit more often, because I like the connection. It's not where I wanted it to be in terms of, I started 2020 and I would have liked to have had more followers, but I didn't even expect to get this many, so thank you for all who are here. all 408 of you, and I'm saying that so I can look back on this and remember where I was, and not as a accolade, but just as a memory. And yeah, I appreciate every single one of you. Those who comment especially, because then I can see who's watching and connect. And yeah, I hope I can figure out a way to make some interesting videos and get the passion back for them, because I do like the connection, I do like the community. I just haven't figured out a way to fit editing and filming. Well, filming's easy enough, but the editing of it, along with getting busier, and I mean, after this commission it'll probably get quiet again, but yeah, if it's going to get busy, then I don't know how I'm going to keep up with videos unless I manage to get an editor or something. So I'm back for the moment, going back tomorrow, and I seem to be in the style of just painting quite loosely in like a swirly kind of layers. But again, I don't know if that's what they want, but that's what I'm started off with. But it took a lot longer because I'm emotionally invested trying to figure out how to make this a good painting, and I'm at that stage where I don't quite know what to do. But I'm going to layer up the sky with different blues tomorrow. I've got my palette knives, I can't do that today. I'm going to paint two little canvases that have been on my mind for a while that I want to show in the bus. I've hopefully got time to do it. I've got about 2 weeks. But I thought I'd do that while I can. Back with Ralph. And it's probably too hot tomorrow for him actually, so he won't be at the warehouse, and I've just had a thing come through saying that the paintings are ready to pick up, the ones that have been framed. Can't really afford it, but hopefully they'll sell because I need the money back, need the profit. And I mean, being an artist, you gamble, you put money against things, you spend a hell of a lot of money, and then you just hope it sells so you can get the profit, or at least that's what you do when you're ADHD and, well, me. These would be a little bit easier, a little bit less of a gamble than that. The commission money will come in at some point, but yeah, I'm spending more than I'm making at the moment. So these are sort of like a coffee theme, like probably like Mugman and Man and Cuphead. That's a brain one. Of morning ritual type stuff, oddities and things. Okay, so I want to extend this bit down to here because it looks, even though I'm following the photo, I think it go down to here anyway, but I'm going to extend it further. And I also would add in some impasto, nice thick texture in there because this is looking a little bit too dry and scrapey. I was just trying to get it down so I knew where the shape would be. And yeah, this is day 2. It's going to be probably at least a couple of weeks, I reckon, because it's the large area, just takes time out on that cloud. I'm going to change it to fluffy summer clouds because I think that's a bit happier than the dramatic clouds I was thinking of. And I hope my music works now. I paid a little bit for the downloaded because there's no signal here. Okay, once again, I don't know how it's taken me this long to do this bit, and I've got to a point now where I need the iPad to get a bit closer, zoom in, and start refining shapes, but I need to get all the colour down first, really. I don't really know what I'm doing, so I'm just feeling my way through. This needs to be more defined at the end. So really, I just need to organise what I need for next time and trust the process, because I don't do many landscapes. I've never done one this big, and if this were a face, it would be done, or at least getting towards the refinement stage. But as it's not a face, I mean, I'm building the detail up slowly as I go along, so that's taking longer, but I will get all the block shapes down. But I think in order to do that, I need the iPad just to check all these sort of blocks of colour first. Oh, and all this stuff, I want to put extra impasto scrapes of paint over the top and bring a bit more interest and not have it all being one kind of energy. But I think it's time to head back. Dogfest on the weekend with Ralph, and I'll come back on to this at the beginning of next week. Perfect, straight up. So I've got Ralph with me, and need to get this painted table. I won't get any on the sofa, but it's the right way around now, isn't it? Perfect. Just see how I get on with all this. There's a lift move for that, which I wasn't too happy about, but we're in. So yeah, with all the things I've been doing, I've actually got a bit of a cold right now, so I'm not going to talk too much, but just keep things going. Got stuff up at the gallery now, slight croaky from all the stuff I've been doing. But I need to get all of all the white gone and just cover the canvas today, and hopefully get some time to do other stuff as well. Right, let's do it. Let's go. Here's a lovely tool. Not prison now. Worth a try. Worth a try. All right. Yeah, I still don't really know where it's going right now. Didn't want to do that area. I thought I'd draw over the top of it, but don't think that's going to work. So it's actually 10:15 at night. I came back at 9 because I left my flask here and Ralph didn't get on. He was okay for about an hour, but then jumping up, wanting to like play and making sure he wanted to go basically. So I took him home. It's all a bit of a chaotic at the moment. I want to get this more structurally sound, but that's going to have to wait another day. I've booked Ralph's dog walker for Saturday because then I can get a whole day painting in, which will hopefully be the last finishing touches, but at least then I can take my time getting it all detailed without having to rush back. But I don't really know if we're going to actually get this looking any good right now. I'm in that really in the middle of it right now. So it's pretty horrible out there, and I nearly didn't come here because, tired basically. Actually, I was working on my iPad last night, and it's going to be good to work on it for at least a couple of hours to have that layer dry. And then on Saturday, in a couple of days, I've booked for Ralph to have his dog walker sit with him for 6 hours, which means he can be on his own completely for about 2 hours, either side of that. Well, 1 hour. So that gives me 8 hours to travel here, paint, and hopefully get a good full day in, because I'm getting close, but it's just the colours are looking good. It's getting there, but there's so much more I want to do to make this feel like a painting, like finished, rather than just a load of mess and rudimentary figuring out. And I need to make this guy possibly a bit lighter, have some other hues in there as well. So there's loads to do, and I better just crack on. To go. But Saturday I'm going to be here a long time, snacks, but I've been here nearly 2 hours and that's gone so quickly and nowhere near. Got so much to do. I need to stop faffing around to actually do it. This is horrible. I'm get some wax crayons or something, because I just don't know what to do. I trust I'll get there, but I need time to relax and just. So hopefully Saturday I can get a good chunk of it done. I'm going to bring snacks and sandwiches and get this finished or close to, because I'm still not happy with it yet. It's a right mess. It really is. It's got potential. I've got all the little bits I've got to do, but obviously it takes time. I'm using a small brush because I want to get details in there. So yeah, it's got potential, but not anywhere near where I want it yet. It'll get done.